Alright, so cracked the case wide open last time, but the damn dude ran away, right? Damn murder. Yay, Nick, you did it. Sure did. Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Yeah, Von Karma might actually lose. Larry really helped us out. Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony, still he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. Yeah, they all have been, huh? I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. The clients don't do anything. Hey, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth? Oh? Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. Could try to smile just a little, relax. I'm sorry. But I fear it's not over for me yet. Well, what do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. And I don't know whether or not to tell you. Well, I am your damn lawyer. Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. This case, right? I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but you mean DL6? I know. I can't make up my mind. What is this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. Do you kill your own dad? A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. Was it DL6 or do you mean the boat? I hope you mean DL6 and not the boat. Save your progress, indeed. Done. Well, I mean, if I knew that, I would have just continued last time. December 27, 2:11 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Is he with us? What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? Memory of a crime that I committed. Yeah, we know. A memory of a murder. Yeah, I heard him the first time. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it, not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life, never. Nick. Oh. Yo, how's everyone doing? Hey, you helped us a lot, man. What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? The swooning? Me? Oh yes, I do remember feeling faint. Yeah, well. Right on, tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. Yeah, you scared us all. I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there. Dude, edgy. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. Incredible. Mia's favorite plant, its name is Charlie. Maya's gotten the knack of watering it lately. Charlie's been perking up these days. Yeah, we know. It's like it's cleaning day again at the hotel across the beach. Every day. I hear they're planning a second branch outside the city. I can see the bellboy adjusting the angle of the screwdriver in the drawer. Yeah, we know. Is everything the same? Maya bought in a poster of Steel Samurai the other day. We had a big fight over whether to put it up or not. I know she's just waiting for a chance to sneak it up on the wall. Difficult looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. I tried reading one and it made my head hurt. Then it fell down and hit my leg. When I closed it, it slipped out of my hand. Then my foot hurt too. Mia's desk. If we had more clients, I would probably sit here more often. Lately, I've been spending more time on the couch watching TV because we have no freaking cases. Hey, look at my badge. Whoa, I was hot out there, hot. I'm glad someone's happy about how this case is going. Seems too happy to care about anything I show him. Really? Because I'll show him everything. Genuinely does not care. Lotta's deposition. So I just keep the metal detector now. TL6 file. Yep, he doesn't care. Alright, today's trial. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. I mean, he was. Ha 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 ha. Okay. But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know. But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Great. Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. What the hell? Not me? Aw. But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. Okay. Edgeworth. Nick. Why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait. Was that when you two were classmates? Yep. Yes. In grade school. They saved me, Miles. And Larry, they saved me and I'll never forget it. Saved me from what? That's why I became a defense attorney, you know. What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Does he not remember? Sorry, I kind of forgot. Great. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear this story today and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial, a class trial. Incredible. A class trial? A class trial. You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade. A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Okay. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside. Oh, yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day, then how did he help? Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skipped PE that day, which make him the prime suspect, yeah. I was the only one not in class. So they thought you did it. Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. Oh wow. I didn't do it. Guilty, he did it. Guilty, it was you. Thief. Give the money back, you're such a meanie. No one play with him. Just admit you did it. You can't hide the truth. Tell us the truth. We're not gonna play with you anymore. Yeah, and no more borrowing our eraser. He shouldn't be allowed in the relay race or library committee. Give me 50 cents alone to teach you rob the bank. What the hell? Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. I didn't do it. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I had done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. Edgeworth helped. Objection. He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateur. Miles? Goddamn bow tie. It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? Oh, Edgeworth's money had been stolen. No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? Incredible. Oh, that's Larry. This is always how it is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well. I will replace the money myself. Bro, the teacher has to lose money on this. This class trial is over. So no one figured out who actually did it. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. He's crying. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. Yeah, you were there, but whatever. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I don't remember, but sure. I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I had been there, they would have thought I had done it. Oh, because this is the next day, right? They came. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butt. After the trial. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney. Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident. Right, I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had something to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headlines was something like Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Oh? Wait, you don't mean you became an attorney for him? That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney to meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me and I believe in him. He's in pain and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick. So is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free, but sure. Aw, Nick. We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right, it very well may be. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I'd settle for who. I think he's a human being. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. So how much evidence do I have now? Okay, some stuff is gone. We still have the Roberts autopsy report. We have the lake photograph. We have DL6 incident exhibit or whatever. Overhead map of Court Lake. The gun, the bullet in the gun. A metal detector. Polly, who was, by the way, Polly was his wife. Polly Jenkins was the wife of a fiancé of Yanni Yogi. Just saying. Edgeworth, are you here? He is. December 27, detention center visitors room. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember, only I remember, huh? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it, in 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you'd do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple, to a fault even. Well, maybe yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Alright, what's going on with the camera? Smile for the camera, that's just a camera. The dude. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch since I came in, a real pro. Alright, well. Let's show him everything. I don't think I've shown him a lot of stuff. Sorry. I'm not sure I can help you with that. Oh, with this, the photograph. What are you showing me this picture for? No reason. You know, I was impressed by your deduction in the trial today. Granted, you were at the end of your rope, but still. Nick, he noticed. Haha. Person? Nope. Overhead map? I don't think anyone cares about that. The bullet? This gun with your fingerprints? Nope. The metal detector? Parrot? DL6 incident file? Oh, he loved that. It was that case that changed my life. And tomorrow, on December 28th, its statute of limitations runs out. Tomorrow, could that be a coincidence? But even if the case is finally closed on paper, it will never be erased from my memory. Never. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah. Nick, no. So that's a photo of his father. Don't show that. Don't show him that. You're right. Now probably isn't a good time to dredge up those memories. What is it? Nothing. Huh? Right. That's a good idea. Why prosecute? Hey Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to become a defense attorney, right? But then his killer was declared innocent, and you were like, no one's ever going to do that again. Everyone is guilty. I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, right? But I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yani Yogi. He had to be the shooter any way you look at it. Yet he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yani Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence, innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. Von Karma. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He is my teacher and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He is a perfectionist in all things. In court and his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? If what you are saying is true, you are headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right. Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. Meh. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Alright, well, he doesn't care about anything. Guess we'll leave. Let's go to Grossberg. Is he in? He knows about DL6 too. December 27 Grossberg Law Offices. He's out again. When does he work anyway? Now, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. Or does he just not work? You think he's retired? I guess Mr. Grossberg isn't getting that painting back. I feel kind of bad for him. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Yes. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here has got money to burn. It's all the same. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Thought we wanted one, she never said it. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Doesn't she say we can take some back with us then? He's not commenting at all now. Take me back to Wright and Co. He's still just chilling here, huh? Take me to meet this guy. December 27, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe, he won't be coming back today. What? Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Boat shop caretaker. Correct. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. We are relying on him now. These are the detective's desk. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they are a lot tidier than I'd expect. I guess detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. Yeah, which is once again a good thing. They shouldn't be. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Please, think about what you're doing, Jolinda. Don't take my Tommy away from me, no. For a divorce? He must be doing image training for a nasty divorce argument. Yeah, this guy just does nothing. This must be the chief of detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. Wah, that's not possible. The world ended yesterday? Incredible. He must be reading predictions for the future on someone's homepage. Incredible. Hey, is that the police department's mascot? That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. It is my mascot. I see. How nice. Tomorrow I'll present him before the department at last. I'm going to make sure they know how much people like the Blue Badger. Good luck. Yeah, I guess, sure. A poster of a female police officer. Wait, no. That's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. Yeah, well. This guy is sexist, but what are you gonna do? I'll go to Gold Lake, I guess. December 27, Gold Lake Park entrance. Oh, it's Gumshoe. Hey, pal, long time no see. What do you mean? We saw him yesterday. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No prob, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. He's just gone. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Eek. No one can go into the woods today. The woods? Where Lotta was camping. The woods are off limits to camping and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. He's gone again. He's probably hiding in the woods then. I feel winter's chill from the bare leaf trees today. Sigh, what is it about winter that turns people into poets? I don't know, my toes are starting to feel numb. Yes, my poetry has an effect on some people. You should wear socks, lady. If your toes are going numb, that's not good. The sign says Gold Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekends. But no waterfall. Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. Yeah, we never found a waterfall still, huh? Anyway, we can move to the public beach. December 27, Gourd Lake Public Beach. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. Which is not good, by the way. This lake sure likes to cause problems, doesn't it? Huh? I mean, everything that happened here turned out to be a lie. Gordy was a lie and the charges against Mr. Edgeworth were all lies. Yeah, but it's not the lake's fault, come on. I guess you're right. I mean, I'm glad the charges were all lies, but still. You would like to see Gordy? Huh, I almost didn't see this signpost. Left both dogs, right exit. Alright. A trash can with no trash. At least the place is well maintained. Right. Or just not visited. But Larry says it is. So. No one's going to sit here on a cold day like today. Well, unless they were eating a samurai dog. How would that change the temperature, I wonder? Hmm? You seem troubled, Nick. No, who? Me? He loves to eat. Guess Larry has today off. He was pretty happy about saving Mr. Edgeworth. True, we owe him big. He owes us big too, so I guess it's even. Move us to the boat rental shop. December 27, boat rental shop. That old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Ahem. Oh. I'd know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Rosberg. Aha, hello. What might you be doing here? What are you doing? Out for a walk, Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you say. Mr. Grossberg, this is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Ho ho, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks, bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows, was he also investigating? The boat rental shop doesn't look like anyone is around. The caretaker must have run for the hills, huh? Yeah, looks like it. He didn't seem like a bad person. Maybe he's just mad. I don't know what's going on. There are some boats floating at the dock. The murder took place in a boat from this dock. No, it didn't. Apparently, the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Indeed, there's space of one more boat at the dock. Yeah, but it didn't happen on a damn boat. We know this. There's a forest here beyond these bushes. Nick, the forest. There's someone in there. Oh? You're right. There's a few policemen in there. Okay. They must be looking for the caretaker. Good luck. Okay, thank God. I was like, did we just find him? Yep, we can go inside. Polly is still here. What the hell? December 27, caretaker shack. Nobody's home. Hello, hello, squawk. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, hello, squawk. I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello, hello, squawk. Everything's cold. It looks like it didn't turn the heater on. I guess he hasn't been back here since the trial. Okay, so he just straight up ran away. It doesn't look like he used his kitchen much. You're right. I guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie. What, you thought he was telling the truth? Obviously not. I thought he was just crazy. Maybe he's just acting crazy. Hey, Nick. Don't people usually put pictures of fish up on the wall to boast about them? Yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of the fish they caught, right? Right, but don't all the fish on this wall here look puny to you? Well, you know what they say. You should have seen the one that got away. Except the one that got away from us was the caretaker and we did see him. Why do I feel like you're having two different conversations here? Right. Ah! Well, what's wrong? Huh? Oh, no, never mind. What? Tell me. Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week. Incredible. Wow. Oh. See, that's why I didn't want to tell you. Yeah, it's very embarrassing. That fishing pole looks expensive. Maybe we should bring it to Detective Gumshoe. Don't you think the caretaker would mind? Well, we can just leave him the metal detector in exchange. Maybe we'd better not. Yeah, metal detector seems a lot more expensive. Honestly? Hello, Polly. Oh, I know the code. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great, now the bird's gonna hate me. Well, open up this thing. That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Squawk. Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Ah. But hey. He keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Could be clues. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Ah, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. What the hell? Edgeworth. Then Nick. Why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Whose life was ruined by Robert Hammond and Edgeworth? I guess it's the... I don't know. Calling Edgeworth out on the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. That's exactly what I figured out in court today. It's all here in perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know. But it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Maybe someone he put in prison? But then what about Hammond? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Letter from the safe, added to court record. Get a revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This note details the murder and setup. Yeah, it is very good. There's nothing left in the safe. I wonder why the caretaker didn't take the letter with him. He left in a hurry, right? I don't think he even came back here after the trial. Yeah, I probably won't take it on him. That seems dumb as hell. Oh, Polly. Guess we're done. Let me just save it up. go. Move that pencil. And I'll see you in the next one. It's getting very interesting.